What's up guys, welcome back to the next video on learning PHP. My name is QD Azani and you guys watching my channel Coriowood. Alright, so in the previous videos we have started our forms, we have done our CSV search, we have loaded the user first name or credential, whatever. So now if you look here that we have a first name and last name, and we have array here, array of sports, soccer, tennis, cricket, basketball, and we have a gender male, female. So when you guys press register, you're gonna end up to dashboard. So and then we're gonna learn how you guys gonna authenticate it, because it's not easy to get to the dashboard of any website unless you guys authenticate it, unless you guys registered inside with the website. So you guys need to authenticate the user for the user to get permission. But because we are building the skeleton of the website, so we need to have these pages connected to each other. So when the user comes here and enter the first name, last name, and email and password and all this whatever here credentials, and when registered, and it should quickly authenticate the user and should quickly goes to the database and user enters the dashboard. So now in this video, how we're gonna design the dashboard, so the users, the name and everything comes here, and here the user is gonna have some sort of bar for the post, and here we see the user's friends, and on the top you see there is a dashboard like this one. So because you need the header, like this header in every page. So every page should have a header, even if it's home, our profile, whatever, it needs a header. Okay, so we're gonna come and look our code. We have an index and we've seen that nav bar. So we're gonna copy the nav bar, and we're gonna put our nav bar here where this says the body. Okay, nav bar is here, and we're gonna copy this guy is here as well, because we need you can copy here with the title, because we need the bootstrap, and we need style, because sometimes we need to give it style. So you guys come here and remove this title, because we have a title. You guys can put a title Coriowood, or you guys can put any title here. So now if you look here in if you go in our dashboard, don't worry about this, that's a PHP, so we're going to fix that one later on. See, it says dashboard and it says Coriowood, but we want to see here, we want the user to see here profile, say post, or user gonna see log out, instead of, because the user is not going to see anything here, but when the user goes inside the dashboard or home, user kind of gonna see here, or especially profile, when the user goes to profile, we're gonna upload we're gonna show you guys, because we are reaching the uploading file, how the user's gonna, how we're gonna use up users photo or users wallpaper, say we're gonna put it on the profile. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna come here, and you look here that we are here at the dashboard. So we're gonna put some line here, and we're gonna put a UL, and ULs for an order list, and we put a class, and our class is going to be nav because it's a nav bar, and it's going to be flex row, because we want to put everything in a row, and it's going to be nav bar, and we put it right. Alright, so this nav bar, we have an order list. As I explained to you guys, what is an order list is that when you guys have a list, but it's an order. If you guys OL means order, it means when you guys put this one, it means it's going to come like 1, 2, 3, and it's going to count for you. So we want to put li, we want to put an li. So our li is going to be class nav item. So it's going to be nav item. And inside where we're gonna have anchor tag, which is gonna be href, and href say gonna be, we're gonna put like that inside our. You guys can put like that. We want to put it, say home, or you guys put index.php, and this A is gonna have a class. Gonna have a class of nav link. If you guys want to find out more about the Bootstrap, just you guys can go ahead and check our Bootstrap learn Bootstrap with Coriowood, so you guys can go and check that one. So and we're gonna put it here, and you guys gonna see here that our home appears here. So we're gonna come here and we're gonna copy and paste that one a few times. We want to put a copy profile. We want to put a profile here, and we want to put a logout. And inside the profile, it's gonna be, we have created another profile here. You guys gonna look here. Yeah, we have created another file which is profile. Inside it's get a h1. It's a profile, so we're gonna want to put a profile.php. I think I have a PHP. And you guys going to look for a logout, because we're going to redirect the user to go on the index. So user is going to go back to index, but we're going to show you guys how you guys going to create a menu, and how you guys going to, through that menu, how you guys going to get out. So we're going to give some style to these ones. We're going to put some say spaces between these ones, and we're going to change the say numbers here. And if you come here, so we're going to come here and we want to put a nav bar. We're going to target the nav bar nav and nav item. So nav bar nav, our we're going to say flex row. Nav item, we say flex row dot nav item, and we put a display in line block. And here we're going to copy this one, and we're going to put it dot nav link, and we put a color, we want to put a FFF. Alright, so now our colors change, but you guys need to put some here. We're going to come here from the form, and in the form, when you guys come here, you guys going to see home, profile, logout. So we're going to put some margin here. We're going to put a margin left. So margin left is going to be 5px. Okay, so the margin left looks like it's going a little bit, so you guys can put a say 10px if you want. So you can put a say 15px, because we want a little bit far away from each other. So you guys are going to see here that it says home, profile, logout. So when you guys going to look here, it says home, profile, logout is responsive and looks cool. So now we have say home, it goes to index, so we go back, so it goes to profile, and it's logging out, it goes to register. So it's fully responsive and it works. So now we're gonna do the bottom one, and the main one, we're gonna come here. So we're gonna go a little bit down. It says welcome to our website, and it says nav here. We're gonna leave the nav on top. You can put a end nav bar, so you can put a dashboard and nav bar. So you can put a dashboard nav bar. Alright, so what we're gonna do, as we said to you guys, there is a 12 column here. So how you guys gonna organize your say here you want to display the user's name, and in between you want to put some sort of flavor, and the user is going to post a comment, and here the user is going to see the profile. So how you guys going to do that? So we're going to create that cold medium 3 here and cold medium 3 this side. In between we're going to create a cold medium 6 and 9 is 6 and 3 is 9, and 9 and 3 is 12. So we're going to put that one, we're going to put here, and then later on when we create here, we put a div, and it's going to be class, and it's going to be container. You already know the container, and we put a div class, and it's going to be row. because it's going to be all in the row. This is our main. This container is going to be the entire of this page. This container starts from here, a little bit margin here, a little bit margin here, a little bit margin on top, and it's going to take the entire page. So this container, and inside this container we're going to create div. We put a class, you put a md, you put a call md3, call md3. So call md3 here, and there is going to be, we're going to copy that one, put a little bit down, and we're going to copy that one, we're going to put it a little bit down. Okay, as we explained, which is going to take the whole page. So this is going to be called md6 because we're going to divide that one into the 6. So if you put a color, you're going to see that your first one's going to come here, then it's going to come here, then it's going to come here on the side. So it's going to be called md3, call md6, and call md3, which all makes up 12. So inside the call md3, you guys, we're going to create 2 panels, and that panel is going to be about the user. So we put a div class, and it's going to be panel, and it's going to be panel default. So Sublime Text helping us, and inside we're going to be div class. It's going to be panel body. Okay, so we're going to repeat this one with this call md twice. We're going to put a call md3, and this call md3 is going to have a 2 panel. So that's the first panel, and you guys can put some sort of comment here, and you guys can put a comment if you want. You guys can put a username. So whatever the username greeting you guys gonna do, you guys gonna do it here, and you can put here, and it's gonna be like that, username. You can put an end username if you want. So that's our panel, and our panel is gonna take the username, and it's gonna be the second panel underneath. And the second panel is also for friend requests. So whatever the friend is going to come in, and it's going to be requesting. Okay, so what we're going to do is that whatever we have here, welcome to our website, we're going to move these ones. So we're going to copy that one. Okay, so we're going to copy that one. We're going to put it inside the username where it says the panel body. We're going to put it here, and we're going to move our PHP a little bit forward here. Okay, so we are gonna move this guy here, dashboard and navbar, because this is coming all the way to the end of our page. We're gonna put it on top, so it says here, it should stay here. Okay, so we're gonna have a look, and you guys gonna look. That's the first bit, because it takes the box, and there is another box which is gonna be underneath. You can put a border as well. You can put some style, some sort of style, but at the moment when I'm gonna finish, and I'm gonna show you guys how we done it. And inside the second one, you guys can put a panel body. So keep in mind that's our second panel. In our call MD, there is 2 panels. So there is a first panel, and it's going to be the second panel. So the second panel is going to say we put a H4. We put a user request, friend request, whatever. Friend request. Okay, so, and the user is going to be how many friends going to be UL, and it's going to be LI, and we're going to fix that one later. And ULLI, and how many users going to be say the first user. Say we're going to have anchor tag. Say we're going to put a ref, and the first user is going to be say Yazdani, which is send a username. We put another anchor tag, and the tail is going to be href, and we're going to say accept, and this one's going to be declined. So that's the first user is gonna send here a friend request, and we're gonna look here and looking here that user put a accept or decline here. So that's the first user, and you guys can put the second user friend request. You guys can put a UL, and it's going to be the second LI. Inside the UL is going to be LI, and it's going to be Michael, for example. Michael, and here inside here you guys can put a class btn say success, and here you guys can put a class btn danger. So the user is going to either accept or decline. So we're going to check, and you're going to see that user Yazdani accept or is going to be declined. So btn danger. So and we put a btn success, btn sn. We put a btn small. So we put a btn small as well. btn sm. So we're going to have a accept or decline, and you're going to see that your friend request either is going to accept or decline, and it's going to be we're going to delete this one, then we're going to copy this one a few times, and we're going to put it here. Keep in mind this is just a layout. Later on with say Michael can't see. Okay, then the user's Michael is gonna have either request or decline, so it's gonna be like that. Here Michael, you're gonna accept or decline, but we're gonna fix the layout here. So but meanwhile now we're gonna put something here in between and put another one on the side of it. So we're gonna come here. So if you guys want to put a border, you always can put a border. So you guys can put a div class where it says panel around your panel. So you guys can put a style. It says border. It says border, and you can put a 1px or 2px solid, and you guys can put a 000 000, and it's a dark around the panel. So you can put it like that if you want, or you can put a very faint gray. You can put a E1 E1, which is faint gray, and it's very faint gray. And you can put a this style here on this one. So div class panel default, and you can put a so the border, and you can put a margin top. So we put a margin top 3 here, and you can see the margin top 3, and you can come here and put a margin top 3 as well, MT3. They keep in mind that I put a panel, my panel margin top 3, and another panel, I have a 2 panel, I have another put a margin top 3. So we're going to come and check, and look in here, this first one and the second one's now separated from each other. So keep in mind you guys can put a margin top and all here, even here. So you guys can come here and say li. So this li is going to be class, and you can put an MT, and you can put a margin top 3, and you can put a class MT3. So in that way you are so this one's all on top of each other. They used to be stick with each other, but now it's separated. Okay, so now it's a time for us to make for the second one. So we're going to come here, and we're going to come here for the second one, and it says that call MD6. So the call MD6, we're going to put a post form. Okay, so before we do the call MD6, so we're going to go on, because this is a call MD3, and it's similar to the first one. So we're going to copy the both panel, whatever the username we had. So you guys going to copy the first one, and then we're going to come for the second one. So we have copied the first one, and we're going to put this inside the call MD3. So keep in mind that's our first panel, and we're going to remove all the PHP now. So we're going to put everything beside each other. That's the first panel here, and we're going to go for the second panel. So that's the first panel, and we're going to put all our div closer to each other, and here we put for the second panel, and the second panel is a little bit all the divs away, so we're going to put it close to each other. So this is the second panel. We're going to copy the second panel as well, and we're going to put it right here where it says that the first panel. So this is our second panel, and if you look in here, the second panel is going to come around this side. So we're going to come here, and you're going to see here the second panel is going to be this size, so but it have the same information as this one, so we're going to change that one. Okay, so on the second panel it says call MD3. Keep in mind there is another panel leftovers, another call MD6, which is going to be in between, just in between, and here not a welcome to our website, our put add friends. Add friends. Okay, so we put add friends, and what's our friends gonna be? Say our friends gonna be, we're gonna remove this one totally. We don't want this one, we don't want this PHP. It says add friends, and we're gonna come here, and you guys gonna see here UL, you copy this one, and you're gonna put it as your add friends. So now you have add friends, and you have add friends, say Mary, for example, or you guys gonna put say any other theme. You guys gonna put say Trump. So and Joe Biden. Joe Biden, and here you put a 8. You're gonna put a 8, and that's it. So we have gonna put a 8, and the second one's you're gonna put a 8. Okay, so what are we gonna do underneath? Underneath is gonna be friends. So here it's gonna be friends, only the friends, your friends, for example, the friends that you already have, your friends. So it's gonna be called MD3, and you're gonna say here, you're gonna put this one danger, and you're gonna unfriend. Say you're gonna put Scott Morrison. If you are wondering who's Scott Morrison is the Prime Minister of Australia. So if you, because he's already your friend and you just want to unfriend him, unfriend, and this one's gonna be, for example, Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-un, and he's also your friend, but if you want you can unfriend him. Unfriend. Okay, so we have two friends, which is Scott Morrison and Kim Jong-un. We have and we have 8 friends. Our 8 friends, our Joe Biden. So we're gonna check, and you can look at here the 8 friends and your friends. So we have here friend request and welcome to our website, where the user's name is going to be, and here all the friends. Now we're going to come in the second bit, and we're going to put our post where our post is. So inside our call MD6 we're going to put a form. So our form is going to be, so here this guy is here, and this is called river. So our river, our post. So here we're going to put a form. We're going to put our form, and our form is going to be, so we want to put a post form, and it's going to be post form. And here we're going to copy that one, and we're going to put it underneath the post form, and the post form is going to be end post form. You can put an end post form. Okay, so inside the form as I've shown you guys can put a action form. You can put an action, and action is going to be at the moment we don't put anything in action, and we put a method, and the method is going to be the post, and inside is going to be input, and it's going to be type text, and it's going to be name. We put a content because you guys going to put whatever content, and it's going to be class form control, and it's going to be placeholder, make a post, or what's in your mind, what's in your mind today, and you guys can put a few dots here, and underneath you guys gonna put a span. You guys can put a span, and in between span you can put a button, and your button is gonna be post. Your button should say post, and it's gonna be class btn success. So btn success. Okay, so it's gonna be type submit, and it's going to be name. The name is going to be the post, and keep in mind we're going to work on this one. So we're going to see, so that's our form. It's going to be post. Okay, so we're going to put this one in the form. We're going to put this guy is here inside the div. So we're going to put a copy, and we put a div, and our div class is going to be input group, because it's going to be inside the group, and we're going to come and put it here again. Alright, so now we're going to move underneath, and underneath we're going to put a panel, and it's going to be feed. So we're going to check here, and you guys are going to look at what's in your mind today. You guys are going to see inside of my what's your mind today. Then you guys are going to do the post, because our post not working. You want to put something here, and we're going to fix that on a PHP. And if you come here and put some margin, call md6, and you're going to put a form, and inside the form you guys can put a class, and it's going to be m margin top 3. So you're going to see here, and you're going to see that this comes down here, and you're going to come here and put another div here. Just put another div here. Okay, so now we're going to work on the feed. So inside this div we're going to come here and put a div class, and it's going to be panel, and it's going to be panel default, and next one is going to be div class. It's going to be panel, and it's going to be panel body, and now we're going to have a panel footer as well. Div class panel footer, so we put a footer. Okay, so now we have a panel footer, and we have a panel body, and what's inside our panel body is going to be, we're going to have some sort of text. Here we put a p, hello everybody, this is my first post. I'm going to put a welcome to my channel Coriowood, and this is my first post. Okay, so we can write whatever we want here, because that's our post. And inside the panel footer, we're gonna put as a and we put a span first. We're gonna put a span, and inside the span it says posted, says today. So it's a posted today, and the next span is gonna be span, and the next span is gonna be class pull right. We're gonna put a pull right. Then it's gonna be anchor text, and hrefs. We don't put anything in the href, and we put a class text. Then class text. We put a danger. Before we put a button, now we're going to put a text danger, and we're going to put a delete. So we want our post to delete. We're going to see how it looks. Okay, so that's our that's my post, whatever here, and I have here post today, and I want to delete my post. Say, so instead of this span class pull right, I'm going to put a btn. I'm going to put a btn say danger pull right, or you guys can put a button, say is pull right, or you guys can put a button in between a href, and then you guys can put a class btn danger btn sm. All right, so we're gonna check, and you can see here post today, and the post today is here. Whatever you guys gonna put it here, it's gonna come here in this whatever here. So you can it's panel body, and if you want you can put a border. If you can put a border around this one if you want, because you can put a border called MD6, and you can put some sort of style. You can put a margin top 3 instead of putting inside this one. You're gonna put it in there. So we're gonna check. That's what the margin top. You can put a margin top and 3 here as well. So it's a form, and you can put some sort of HR. There is a line in between, and panel default margin top MT3. Okay, so we're gonna, because we want a line there, and look here, we want a line, and we don't want this one here. So, and we're gonna put some sort of class. We put a style, and we put a border, 1px solid, and it's going to be solid. It's going to be EE. It's going to be grayish, and you can see here that's our grayish. So you guys can put a lot of text if you want. You guys can put lorem ipsum. You guys can put a copy paste view this type here. So you guys can put a lot of welcome to my channel Coriowood. This is my first post, and you can copy this one, paste it a few times to look like it's more. So you guys can put it like this. So it's a text filler. So now you have you can look here. It looks awesome. So welcome to our website, and if you want to take this one, welcome to our website, it's here. You can put a say you can remove this. All right, so we're gonna have a look here, and okay, so hi, good morning. The user does not exist. Okay, so look like we have finished. We have put a logout, we have put a profile, we have put a home. And if you guys gonna come here, so we're gonna go say we put a logout, we're gonna get out, and you can look here. It looks awesome. There's first name, last name. It's got a soccer, tennis, whatever here. It's have a mail, and once you press this one, you're gonna go here, and it says what's your mind, and it's got a post. So you can put a change this one if you want. You can put a grayish or any other things. So you can put a other things, but this is the basic framework. So this is that say. This one you guys can change this one as well, so you guys can change this one. So, and this video is getting long, and I don't want to give you guys more headaches. So in the next video we're going to work on our forms, and we're going to bring the user here, and when the user is going to log in, the user's name is going to show here, and when the user is going to put something, here the users can put something here. So here you guys can put some sort of say upload something, and you can upload whatever you want here. So we're gonna look at here. So if the friend requests, or we're gonna put some sort of file here. The file, when the users uploads the file, then the plot of the file is gonna go here in the main here. So it's gonna be the wallpaper. And if you want, you can put the user's photo here somewhere if you want to put, because normally the photos goes on the profile. So when the wallpaper, profile, whatever, so when you click here, you're going to see the photo of the user. So that's what we're going to do in the next video. We're going to fix up this one. So we have fixed the layout. So we're going to check the responsiveness. It's fully responsive. You guys are going to look here. The first one is good morning, friend request. Then it's going to be here. What's in your mind today when you create post. Then this goes when it comes here, the post comes here, and it says add friends and your friends. So we're going to see how many the users got a friends. Alright guys, this is for this video. If you guys got any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.